Life with Ben, only on PTV.
How are things going over there?
We're turning on. Do you know how to use this
Saute
one?
now. Saute.
Sherry and I are at the villa today. We're all participating in my episode this week. We're doing, you can hear the Instant Pot in the background. We are going to do something very interesting. Where's that can?
It is.
Oh, it's over there. We're gonna do a comparison here. This is an order of chili that I just purchased at Wendy's. Now, a few weeks ago, Sherry and I put together an episode about our Super Bowl dinner where we had a Wendy's chili knockoff. Sherry found the recipe online and we thought, you know what? This is really good. But I want to know how it holds up compared to the actual Wendy's chili and canned Wendy's chili. So we're going to do a taste test to see which one we prefer. Sherry's busy at work on preparing the meat before we throw everything in to make the chili, and Doug is over there slicing up.
Mise en place.
Excuse me. I guess we're in official kitchen today.
Chopping everything up.
Doug is chopping up a green pepper and a jalapeno.
And onion and celery.
Yeah. You do that while I toss all this up.
I was just reading the can of Wendy's chili and Arnie's appalled that they put heating directions on here that says pour chili into saucepan, heat over medium heat until hot, stirring occasionally. That's it. And Arnie said they had to put that on the can.
I'm sure this is probably keep people from putting it right in the microwave directly from the can like that. I mean, just the whole thing in, just open it up and pop it in and heat it up.
Well, they've got microwave instructions on there too.
Yeah, but you gotta take it out of the can before you do that.
I think we're ready to start sampling here, but just so you know, we decided that the best way to do this would be to sample the actual Wendy's chili that we purchased in the restaurant. That way we know what we're dealing with as far as the flavor profile that we're going to compare. Next, we'll try the actual canned Wendy's chili that I purchased at Walmart. And then the last but we'll sample is the homemade hack of Wendy's chili. Sherry has opted out of trying it. Sherry's not much of a heat person, so we're gonna go ahead and try the Wendy's chili from the restaurant. Doug, go ahead. Arnie. Is it warm enough?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I don't
Okay.
mean it's screaming hot. I do like Wendy's chili. The standard Wendy's chili you get at the restaurant, it's good.
Yeah, this is our benchmark.
Yeah, this is what the restaurant is. It's not spicy. It just kind of has a little sweetness. Yeah, that's good. And so Wendy's chili.
See, I love Wendy's chili. This is exactly what I expect when I order it in the restaurant. And it's delicious. This next one for me is kind of like the dark horse. I don't know what to expect out of this. Canned chili, I guess it's okay, but it does look a little different than the Wendy's chili from the restaurant. Does it smell the same, Doug?
It smells like can. Okay. Yeah, it kind of smells like canned chili, so yeah. Okay,
All
makes
right.
sense.
All right, go ahead.
Wow.
Is it close?
It's not as salty.
So Doug's got the comparison going right
The
here.
canned chili is a darker color, and it's not as salty.
But how similar is the flavor?
This one's spot on. I mean,
Is it really?
it's very
Yeah.
close.
And
It's very close.
All right, I gotta try this.
This is the canned.
wow.
This is the canned version. Was it warm enough?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very.
It's good. It's not as salty like Arnie said. If you're looking for a Wendy's experience and you have this can in the cupboard and instead of going to the restaurant,
yeah.
this is a really close. It's very close to
Very, very close. Like.
and that
scary.
surprises me.
Like,
Give me a
yeah.
little.
Now chug it with this. Immediately try that.
Just a slight difference in flavor, but they're very similar.
Very. Maybe this does have that smell of smoke.
Now this is a big batch of chili. Not very big, but big enough that Arnie and Doug would be able to have dinner with this if they want to. This is the chili hack recipe that Sherry found for us online.
It's screaming hot because it's been in the Instant Pot.
So what do you have to say about it?
It's not bland. It's
not bland. It's just not as salty as the others.
Well, there's not a lot. I guess once this
There's
hasn't
not a-
been set up for a while because chili is actually one of those things that need to be left over, and this had probably months, if not years, in a can. I don't know when they made this at the restaurant, but it's not been like
Well,
today.
from what I understand, they start their chili in the day and they just keep adding to it.
Oh yeah, I think it's all.
They'll flip a burger on the griddle, and if no one buys a burger, they'll just break it up and put it into the chili.
Aside from the salt, the flavor is very close.
It's one of those things. I think I would enjoy this probably the next day because there's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't have.
I find that it's better the next day.
Yeah, it needs to ferment. This is.
So what you should do is try some tomorrow
Mm-hmm. We can do that.
and let Ben know.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
That's the original. This is the canned. And this is the homemade hack.
It's actually good. It's a little hot.
Yeah, it did come out of the Instant Pot right away, so this is the hottest one we've had.
Temperature.
The flavor is really good on this one too.
This one I
But-
feel like is sweeter.
But the flavor profile on this is a little more what you expect from a homemade chili as opposed to something
You can
that you
actually
would find.
taste
But-
the pepper. You could taste the onion.
But I get where it is compared to the chili from Wendy's, because if you look at these,
Pop it on. I mean, actually, you now taste this to that. It's a.
this is the Wendy's chili and this is the homemade chili. The homemade chili looks less processed.
Wow.
But then there is also the canned one. So the canned is here. This is the Wendy's restaurant and this is the homemade. The homemade looks
Fresher.
It looks fresher, it looks more natural, and it probably has fewer chemicals in it than like the stabilizers you would find in the canned.
To
And
me, it looks closer to the restaurant.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Lord knows what they put in the one in the restaurant.
Yeah.
But this one that's homemade,
It depends on your.
I think it could use a whole day of allowing all the flavors to blend together in order to really get a satisfying chili. That's the thing about chili. The longer it simmers, the longer it gets together, the better it tastes.
Absolutely.
I've been curious about this for a long time as to what would taste closest to Wendy's as opposed to just going to Wendy's itself. And now I know. All of these are decent chilies, but I would say that I actually like the homemade the best because it tastes more natural. We're gonna go ahead and post the recipe to the chili hack that we found in the description of this episode. But I would highly encourage anyone to if you like chili, try the recipe. It's really good. But if you're at a real Wendy's, just order the chili. It's just as good. Remember, adventure is out there.